In this video, we're gonna give you a tour of Casablanca International Airport. Let's go check it out.
Right, here we are heading in Terminal 2. Walk in, right at the entrance there is a money exchange and get your tax refund. We're following sign for Terminal 2 check-in. Walking, we're gonna hit baggage claim. We're on the ground floor. Do you think the terminal has a lot of restaurants that are open right now? Is it big, is it small? From outside, what do you think?
I would think so, yeah. Here? One.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
you
wow.
were not kidding.
That is a huge terminal.
Okay, I'm gonna show you
Look at the
guys.
ceiling.
This is the check-in area.
Wow, and it's busy early morning. That's wonderful.
That's security, so I don't want to point there. But behind us are the elevators. Oh yeah, access to Terminal 1 over there. Or you can see domestic flights boarding right behind Alia.
Yeah.
We gotta locate Air France. Air Canada is pretty busy. Massive lines here. There are seats here where you can go sit down. You can check out all these counters. This is Saudia check-in right at the corner. Then there's a whole bunch of open area, followed by Air France, which is closed. So this is Air France.
I actually really like the check-in area because it's nice and open. There's seating, which is very unusual for any check-in area. And then there's a coffee shop, a small coffee shop, but it's perfect for perfect for people like us who like to come in early and most of the times find their check-in area closed.
And
so if you have to wait.
Behind Alia, that pink is baggage services, so that's where they wrap your bag. I think the key thing to highlight here are these high ceilings. We actually always appreciate high ceilings, especially in the check-in area. It just gives the airport such a open vibe. It seems like an older airport. What I do like most definitely is this flight board with the flight times with the Terminal 2. It actually looks like an eye or a fish. Or an eye. Airport terminal is probably the coldest place we have been in all of Morocco. This, especially this ticketing area, everybody got their hoodies on. Alia got her scarf on. Yeah, so it's very, very chilly. And here's the look of the other side. So that gives you a full 360 view of what the check-in area looks like. Now we're gonna go stand in line over there, check in for Air France. If you're interested in our flight experience between Casablanca and Paris, you can come back and check our video. Right above are the counter numbers of these check-in counters, and then you can see that on your screen as well. Check out all the airlines that leaves ATA terminal. Air France, you have Turkish, there's Qatar, there's Air Arabia, Saudia, and a bunch more. There's our flight 7:30, Air France. Oh yeah, we are through immigration.
Yes.
Behind you, as soon as you come out, there's a little ramp with a people mover. Behind you is Tresor's El Mahmoud souvenir shop here. Yeah. And on the other side is a duty-free shop. There are gates 9 and 10 to your left, and A1 through A6, B11 through B13, F1 to F8, and E1 to E8. All of that to your right. So first, let's show you guys A9 and A10. So now that's the front of the store. It's a nice traditional Moroccan store, right, Alia?
Yeah. Now there's a VIP lounge this way.
Yeah, lounge VIP. And now behind Alia are gates A9 and A10, and there's a whole bunch of construction happening. We're gonna go to the window because there's an Air Canada plane standing there. Check out, Alia's gonna model the recliner seats.
Yeah,
That's pretty
nice.
cool. Windows here are very interesting. There is a Air Morocco. I think that's an Air Morocco standing there.
You see the ATR?
Oh yeah, you're right. ATR 42 standing right there.
You can't really see. There is view, but only straight up ahead.
Yeah.
You can't really see on your sides because there's walls and they block your view. But yeah, this is nice. But I like the gates
terminal?
area because again, higher ceilings, nicer lighting. There is windows, which is may not give you the best views, but it still gives you a lot of sunlight inside the terminal. And the gates look really nice.
And like Alia
Nice
said,
and new.
all these seats, even though they're plastic, but in reclining position.
Yeah.
Our kids are like already sleeping over there.
They have an Emirates lounge opening soon. Wow.
And
That looks
the lounge
good.
actually looks pretty good. So Emirates is here, Qatar Airways is here.
Yeah. I think I saw Etihad.
You saw something, yeah,
Etihad.
maybe
There's something about Etihad
an ad for
as well.
Etihad
Yeah.
in the airport as well. So here are gates A7 and A8. Right in the middle is information desk. And this is where we entered. This is where immigration happened and the duty-free shop. Information board here, you can check our flight. Oh, there's a flight going to direct to
10:20.
JFK. That would have been nice. Wait, so there's plenty of seating after gates A7 and A8. Just a lot of seating here, and then this is the other entrance to the duty-free shop. Now we're heading to gates A1 through A6 and B11 to B13. This is an interesting little spot coming. It's like a little privacy area maybe for kids or families with
This
the
is
same
nice.
recliner, spread your legs out type chairs. So a table and a chair here if you want to work like these folks here. And then gourmet market is coming up next, and we are a little hungry, so we may get some food here. And there's Hudson here. Now, Hudson in Casablanca.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think it's like an American thing, and it's only in New York and
Yeah.
California, you know. But here you go, Hudson in Casablanca Airport. Look at the gourmet market by La Table du Marché. There's a bunch of sandwiches. I might grab a sandwich heading out.
This nut tart looks incredible. We should get one.
Yeah, we should get that or maybe a sandwich on the way back. B11 to B13, there's a sign that takes you downstairs. So I'm going to show you guys. There's also a Paul's Bakery here, but you go downstairs for B11 and 13. Gates A6 and A5 right behind Alia, and then again, more seating area. Right behind Alia, you're going to see a couple of signs. There's Pearl's Lounge, there's restaurants, fast food on one side, there's a
Yeah.
souvenir shop right in the middle. We're going to show you what's behind the area, but first let's continue the gates tour. There's Morocco duty free, so buy some camel plushies, M&Ms, or
I know.
a friend of mine actually recently gave this to me,
And kids killed it.
and kids ate the whole bar. Was it good? I have a second rest area here. Like it's a little secluded because they have those recliner chairs if you want to sleep with a little wall, like you can see, and a little kids playing area. Plenty more seating. We are walking towards gate A4 and A3. Alia's sunglasses store, and then canoes.
So nice.
Oh, that looks really nice actually. This is Jabador. We asked the store staff. And this is
Gondura.
Gandora without the trousers.
Yeah.
And then the one with the hood is called
The same thing with the hood is a jalaba.
Jalaba,
Yeah.
Gandora, and the one with the trousers is Jabador. It's kind of like Shalwar Kameez in Pakistan. Gates A4 and A3.
Look at this fancy store.
Meymana.
Maymana.
It's closed right now. They're cleaning it. I'm really happy it's closed because I definitely would have gotten something.
So they have a mix of chocolates and cookies and some nuts and wow.
Although I just saw something.
Baklava.
I just saw something, Alia. That little tray is 75 euros.
Yes. So I don't think, oh, but that tray is like 8 euros.
Okay, I definitely would have gotten something because this store looks amazing. A Dreamliner Air Morocco. What do you guys think about the livery colors? Their flag colors on the back of it, the maroon, red, and the green. Really nice. I actually like it. And I really like their flag too. Another airplane taking off in the back.
It's Air Morocco.
Air Morocco also.
I like their logo.
You like their logo? Yeah, I like their livery design and logo. Yeah, right behind you are gates A1 and A2. And right behind Alia, the Smokers Lounge. And we're gonna go a little bit into gates E and F just to
Yeah.
see what they look like.
I didn't think that we would have access to gates E and F, but now that we do, and it's very close, so we're just going to quickly go and just get a gist of it, what it looks like, and if those are bigger.
Or nicer gates.
Or nicer gates, or more shops, or just
Or-
to get an idea.
Maybe some better sandwiches or desserts. So gates E and gates F. By the way, here's a sign, gates AB in this direction. We just saw those. I like this section.
This is it. Yes, I get it that this part is nice, but this is it. So the gates that we are at seems much better. Okay.
Comment below, which one did you like, the A gates or the E gates and F gates that we are walking through? High ceilings. Look at this beautiful Venezia. See, I'm selling my section. I like the E and F gates.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a look at the neck pillows.
Okay, we're gonna check out neck pillow. You can buy some tea for friends. Pringles. Oh, that's a unique one.
This
A
one's-
metal
this
can
is
of
not
Pringles. Prices here are a little bit on the higher end. Throughout the airport, by the way, they're in euro. They are definitely more for the products. Here you have
Starbucks.
a Starbucks. And then there's another Hudson store here. And some more souvenir shops like local souvenirs. The shops continue all the way.
Okay, there is more shops, so I may start to agree with you. This is nicer.
Yeah, this is a nicer, the
Yeah.
higher ceilings really add to the vibe. The giant duty free in the middle. By the way, they also have Lay's with kebab flavor. That's pretty unique. Check out all the cultural dresses. Gates F1 to F8 and E1 to E8 in this direction. And you're checking out the mood and
Yeah.
fashion. Right next to that is Matsuri, which is an Asian
Ooh.
restaurant. Looks really nice. Now I'll ask you that question. What do you like, the A gates or the E
I'll
and F?
have to agree with you.
The
This is
E
much
and-
better.
Yeah, the E and F gates are awesome. So Air France is going to be leaving at an A gate, so we have to go back to the A gates. But we have a few minutes. We can hang out here. Gate F3 to F8 in this way, and then E gates to continue. We'll take you as much as we can before we have to turn around. Here's the lion. I actually saw a picture of that. We've seen this lion before, made of rubber, in a different airport. Alia reminded me, the last lion we saw was in.
Las Vegas, I guess.
Yep.
This was made of tires as well.
Yeah, made of tires. So from Las Vegas to Casablanca, we have seen rubber
Lions.
lions. Right, so there is a kiosk from Maymana and some toilets here. Like, 20 euros for that tray and 18 euros for this tray. F1, F2, F3, and F8 all on this side. The E gates, you have to go down. So you can see E1, E2, E3, and E8 is all downstairs, two
All the
flights
way
down.
down.
It's all the way down. And that seems like the older part of the terminal. This seems like the newer part of the
Yeah.
terminal. I'm glad we got to see the E gates. At first we thought we wouldn't be able to show you guys. Here are gates F4, F3, and then further are F5 to F8. From shops and lounge, I see an Aspire lounge coming here. Priority Pass is accepted in Aspire lounges. So maybe in future you can come here with your Priority Pass and enjoy Executive Aspire Lounge. The kids and Alia walking by the smoking lounge. They are lay flat seats. Some older, interesting circular seating here. More screens for your flight information. And then the gourmet market by La Table du Marché. From price perspective, Euro 50 for these croissants and pastries, which is about 8.50 for baguette with cheese, tomato, and lettuce. We are checking out another. Do they have neck pillows, Alia?
They do, the same ones.
Same ones and same price?
Yeah.
So they're roughly around 25 euro to 50 euro.
Yeah.
which compared to what we paid for that neck pillow at a mall in Casablanca, a pretty nice mall, this was
$10.
10 US dollars, so like
Yeah.
8 euro. Yeah, behind you is Kunuz,
Yeah.
which is a clothing store, and
Another rubber animal.
another animal. This time it's an eagle flying above our heads. Now the seating in this side seems like it's from like the older airport or terminal. It reminds me of 70s, 80s, 90s. Like kind of looks retro, right?
Yeah.
Like from 70s. Circular seating, so you can sit in here and like look at your fellow passengers in a circle. Kids have found there's a cat here.
A floof.
They call the cat a floof. Is it the first time you're seeing a cat inside an airport terminal? Yes. Yeah, I think so. A wild cat inside an airport terminal. Look. Sitting there all comfortably. And now the kids are excited.
Let's go.
Of those lay flat seating with your chargers, like electrical outlets, but it's the European one, so you gotta have that. More of these red seats. And then we're passing by the gourmet market. This is the end of the F gates. Again, E gates are downstairs. The B gates are downstairs. And we're now heading back towards the A gates. You know, it's interesting. Some of those sections have a wall around it. I do wonder if that's for like families or if you want to like lay down and sleep.
Yeah, I think it's more for if you just want to relax.
Yeah, if you want to relax.
Yeah.
Now we're going to use the restrooms here because they're newer. And we're going to head back to the A gates. All right. So newer area, but the bathrooms are much older. I noticed. I thought the bathrooms would be newer. There's a flight boarding to Istanbul. I don't know which airline this is. I think Air
This is
Morocco.
RAM. Royal Air Morocco.
Royal Air Morocco. All right, so now we're gonna head back. Let's head back towards the A gates and show you guys the back area of the A gates where there are a couple of shops, including my favorite, Paul. Shop called Made in USA since 2007. That's interesting. Back at Matsuri. I'm gonna miss the F gates. I like the F gates quite a bit. If this was open, I could have gotten nothing as exciting as airport sushi, but that restaurant actually looks really nice. The Starbucks seating facing the public kind of reminds you of a Paris cafe. It's another bakery. Now the Starbucks sandwiches were about 4 euros. These sandwiches are about 12 euros each. A little bit on the pricey side, but yeah, there's some options that are cheaper that you can find. It's a great seating area here. They also have chicken burgers for 15 euros. You have a place for worship right next to Raffinity. You can go and pray over there. There's toilets here for women and men. And if you keep walking in here, you're going to come across the Paul's Bakery and then a couple other places for food. Check out the night markets. That's where we were hanging out yesterday, right in front of it. Wow, here's the second corridor with the souvenir shops here. The Paul's Bakery here. You can probably grab some stuff for our flight. Just everything in Paul's just looks so good. $4.50 for that dessert. Check these out. The sandwiches, they are about €6 for this hot dog and $6.80 for that sandwich over there. Cupcakes about $3.50. And you have Financier about $3.50. This place, there's Paul, which is right there. There's also, I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but there's a coffee place with some sandwiches, and then there's also Li Medina, which looks pretty good. So croissants are here about $1.70. I think what I like are these. These are €7. It's beef and cheese. There's pomme de pain. So from food choices, there's quite a bit of food choices here. Most
These
definitely.
look nice.
Yeah, get a couple. It's got a pie, a quiche. We ordered fries from here. I'm gonna go get that beef and cheese thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. And get some water and Coke. So what am I trying? I'm trying the Medina Mahdour. The cheese and onion flavor lays for his. So that's the place. It's called Le Medina. Hopefully this is good. I can show you there's a Royal Air Morocco lounge down below. It says Dream Africa. Thanks so much for coming along on this tour of Casablanca Airport. As we finish our meal here, we're going to be boarding Air France flight to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. On that note, we're going to catch you guys in the
Next one.
bye for now. Baggage claim is further. I think, Alia, we gotta take the elevator. By the way, behind you is Air Arabia. Love when print ads have pictures of giant aircrafts. Here is a souvenir store. That looks really good. This is a place where I can do a lot of damage with my backpack. Like move around and knock things over.